How's that going?
Well, it's coming on, you know. I mean,
do you mind if I get you on camera?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hold on, let me just zoom out a little bit so I can get you on.
Yeah.
I am, and
okay.
there you go.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
It's just to help me out, sort of thing. Yeah, definitely. So, how's the campaign coming on then?
It's going really well, actually. Campaign for London Mayor in May 2021. So, more people are hearing about me now.
Yeah.
Especially with all the things going on with lockdown. I'm against the lockdown.
Yeah.
Nobody else is. But we got to speak out against it because our civil liberties have been taken away.
They definitely have.
Businesses are closing all over the place because of these insane government regulations, and the police are harassing ordinary citizens. I think it's disgusting, and I think millions of people think it's disgusting. You know, what can we do? I want to become mayor.
We want you to become mayor. Believe me. Yeah, you've got so much support out there from us guys. Honestly, you really have. So I'm really rooting for you. I really want you to. I mean, I don't even live in London, but I want you to be the mayor. You know. So yeah, definitely. And we saw your interview with Sadiq. Well, you know, your discussion with Sadiq Khan. Yeah, that was. You actually owned him. You did. He didn't have. He couldn't come. He did. He couldn't come back on anything. He was. He's littering. Yeah.
Bad look, isn't it? I look after my city.
Yeah, this is it, and it is your city. I think you've got a massive chance of getting through, and I really hope you do. So, the way COVID's going last time, because of how it went, Sadiq had to have another year. Will that happen this time?
It might happen again because I really hope it doesn't, because we really need to get rid of.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, absolutely.
Who's going to actually look after London and build London up again? Yeah. But as I said, they postponed it once. I think this government, which is absolutely terrible, is looking to. Yeah, they're looking to have a 6-month lockdown. I think.
Yeah.
I think they might release the pressure a little bit at Christmas and then pile it back on in the new year. So if they do that, I think, I'm hearing under the surface some people are starting to say, it might be delayed again.
Well, I was actually looking yesterday at the Gov site because I wanted to know, because I'm self-employed, and obviously the grants that come through, they're offering another 2, which runs out in April. To me, that says April's, it's going to go until April. Yeah, 2 months, another, because it runs, the grants they give you last for 3 months, so there's two, that's 6 months.
6 months.
So yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, and then they might extend it again, But the thing is, if they're going to have an election, you've got the pre-election period starting at the end of March.
Yeah.
So you've got to make a decision by March.
Yeah.
So, if they have another lockdown that's not finished by March, they'll have to
keep it for another year.
I'm supported to be next mayor of London.
There you go, you see, you've got plenty of support.
Everywhere. Yes, exactly. I'm 100% behind you. 100%. I'm looking forward to you're going to win the elections and stop all this chaos.
Yeah, this is it.
I used to drive in London. It's absolutely crazy. It takes me an hour and a half to get home with all these blocks. Pretending to be cyclists, but they're not cyclists. It's just slowing you down.
Yeah, right.
And also cameras everywhere. I got a ticket last week for going to Zone B. I don't know what's that Zone B means. It says no cars, no motorcycles. And it's just crazy. I have to dispute it now.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable how things are going. But I'm hoping that things will get better.
Yeah. Well, I will if I'm there. I'll get London moving again.
This is it,
a quick question.
Yeah.
You don't mind? Hopefully you get elected and say the elections do happen next year. What would be your first sort of 6 months? What would you look at?
There's 3 things basically. We've got to get the police doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is catching real criminals.
Thank you.
Yes.
And not harassing ordinary citizens for speaking in speakers' corners, for example.
Yeah.
Because
we just witnessed the disabled woman getting assaulted.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
and there's no
excuse at all for that. No. Whatever. I think it's disgusting. I can't believe I'm witnessing things being done by the Metropolitan Police at my own eyes that I would never have thought I would see in England.
My personal experience, I think they've turned into revenue police.
So you'll get the police under control.
Yeah, we got to. I mean, they need to follow common law, not common purpose.
Why do you ignore
Wow, there you go, guys.
Yesterday, a police officer in Bristol, where the guy was said to him, read your own and everything, and he's telling him about that. And he said, oh, that's your opinion. That's not an opinion. Common law does exist. So why the police are ignoring?
Well, you got a Bill of Rights, 1688.
Yeah.
So I think they go to these police training colleges, and heaven knows what they get taught.
Well, common law's not on their curriculum anymore, is it?
No,
So
so-
that's why that police officer turned around to the guy that was interviewing him, Daddy Drug, and he said, I'm not interested in common law. But it's still, do you know, I know.
What
I
I
know.
read in the UK column that the police in the last 4 years have been brainwashed by Israelis police officers. With all their stuff, all their trainings have been trained by the Israeli police officers.
I don't know about that, so I can't comment on that, but I do know there's common.
In the last 4 years, there's been a lot of brainwash. Even the civil servants, they've been
Yeah.
brainwashed completely with all the laws and everything. And I believe it's true because if you started as a policeman the last 4 years and you've been trained to become like a force of police officers, that's what they've been doing.
Because people are just following orders, essentially.
Well,
That's
remember
what
that in
they're
the
just
Nuremberg
doing.
trials, isn't it?
Right, exactly. Rather than, being taught to protect citizens and to catch criminals.
Correct.
I mean, that's where you should start from. That's most people's
Yeah.
understanding.
And that's what your policy
we
is going to
should
be.
do. Yeah.
In first.
And
Because
I think there's
London's got a lot of
people-
knife
there's
crime.
A lot of programming to do.
Yeah.
A lot of other brainwashing.
Yeah.
But there is all of this kind of. The curriculum that they get, I mean, you get the common purpose curriculum where it's all about.
I'll tell you my sorry.
diversity.
No, it's fine.
I'll tell you my origin. Where
Yeah,
I come from. I come from Algeria. I lived here for 26 years. What I see here is happening. I saw all in Algeria when I left in 1990, and it's still happening.
Right.
People still been demonstrating peacefully in the last and a half years. A lot of people been killed. A lot of people taken from home. What I see at the moment is happening is exactly the same. It's a communism, basically.
Yeah.
It's basically a dictatorship, communism. People be taken from home. Police, exactly the same thing. And I can see it getting worse and worse and worse. Like yesterday in Bristol, we saw a guy without a uniform, police officer without a uniform, trying to push the guy was filming.
Yeah.
And that guy was a police officer.
Yeah, well, I got pushed today.
Did you?
You got pushed?
By there was a gentleman there, Will. He was making a speech earlier,
Right.
on a chair. They surrounded him, pulled him off his chair, stuck him inside the back of the police van. I was there watching, filming, and I got pushed myself. And I'm a London Assembly member. I've never been
Yes.
pushed by a police officer
In your life,
in
yeah.
my life.
there's
I'd
some
never have
pictures.
imagined that would happen to me in Speaker's Corner in the park. Just as
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, you're
Best of
welcome.
luck.
Good to
Thanks,
see you.
sir.
So if you,
Exactly, yeah, cheers. Yeah. Curtin. Yeah.
What do you make of the Trump situation? Do you think there's something fishy going on in that?
Absolutely. Very, very definitely there's something. I think he's won the election fair and square. It looks like there's massive vote rigging going on, especially with these Dominion vote counting electronic systems. I mean, this is all coming out now.
Covered, or is there any hope of it?
Well, the mainstream media isn't going to talk about it at all.
No.
But they're having a recount in Georgia, they're having a recount in Nevada and Wisconsin, potentially Pennsylvania as well. And then, there's the 12th Amendment of the Constitution, which says, I think if it doesn't get sorted out, then the House of Representatives will vote on who's going to
Because the mainstream
be the
media,
next president, and that's all entirely constitutional.
the media basically declared it for Biden. They've got
Well,
Yeah.
they would, wouldn't
Biden
they?
elect.
They love them. They're all
They would,
progressive,
so-
leftist, cultural Marxists. They love Biden.
Yeah.
They hate Trump. They're so obviously biased. I think I'm the only mayoral candidate standing that's actually still supporting Trump.
wow, that's brilliant.
The Conservative candidate has conceded that Biden's won and given his congratulations. But I mean, I think it's premature because it's not decided yet.
This is right,
Sorry, do
yeah.
you think all the media actually believes this stuff, or are they just spinning a narrative because they're paid to do that?
I think some of them genuinely believe it because they all are in a groupthink bubble, this London media bubble, and they don't have any contact
Don't
with
live in the real world.
people.
Yeah, yes, that's-
Exactly.
yeah, 100%,
They all just spend all their day in television house and talk to each other and tweet each other.
Exactly.
They've got no idea.
But just another question, if you don't mind. We talk about, you know, you said your first 6 months in, you're going to obviously address the police situation. What was your other policy that you got?
Of course.
You know, within say just the first 6 months, what you would plan to do?
Well, the mayor's in charge of 2 things. Basically, he's in charge of the Met Police and he's in charge of TfL, the transport.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 big things the mayor's got to do. So what we've got at the moment with the roads in particular, all these pop-up bicycle lanes and road blockages and low traffic neighbourhoods, which are causing chaos.
Yeah.
Because cars can't get around, emergency vehicles can't get around on the roads, you know. So this is all this green Agenda 2030 nonsense that's been brought in on the back of coronavirus emergency regulations. We've got to get rid of them. We've got to get London moving again.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get rid of all these road blockages.
And what about the way the policing is at the moment? You know, with the aggression that comes from the police, would they be calmed down, or because
that's my first point. I mean, obviously, if someone's a real criminal, you want
Go
them
get
to
them.
Oh, yeah,
arrest them.
definitely,
You
yeah.
want to stop and
Yeah.
search if people are carrying knives.
But as far as protests, because I've been to quite a few protests and I've literally witnessed myself the aggression coming from the police. It can be a peaceful protest and they aggressively start it so they get a reaction out of the crowd. And the amount of old people, disabled, as you just witnessed yourself, being pushed to the ground when it was a peaceful protest. I don't know why they come in so aggressively. And I know that's their new training, but would that be...
It's the TSG, it's the riot squad. I was there at Trafalgar Square in the freedom rallies. September 19th, September 26th. For the first time I saw the riot squad coming in, attacking peaceful protesters. That's never happened before, as far as I can make out. You know, whereas like with BLM, Marxists in the summer,
have a free
get
reign.
down on their knees.
Get down on the knees.
Extinction Rebellion. Do whatever they want.
We witnessed them chucking.
Mostly peaceful. You know, the peaceful people is like thugs.
This is right,
It's all inverted and it's all upside down.
You know, and then there was that girl that went up and she burnt the flag, and there was and she basically got away with it. You know, and that's such a dishonour, disgrace sort of thing. So. You know, it's just things like that. I feel like it is 2-tier policing, isn't it? But we seem to be, peaceful people seem to be the targets at the moment, and that's a big issue for a lot of people at the moment. Because you've got a right to protest and a peaceful protest, and we're being told we're not allowed to.
We've always had that right.
We have.
And there's no reason to take it away because we've got this SARS-CoV-2 which causes COVID-19 in a very small number of people, no more than you get flu symptoms in a normal flu season. This is not the Black Death, it's not Ebola. There's no reason to have all of these restrictive measures. I mean, if we had the bubonic plague, which killed a third of the people in Europe,
you could understand it, definitely.
Lock us down,
help us, keep us safe. But this is not the bubonic plague, it's a coronavirus. We've had coronaviruses that have been around for centuries and centuries, and they give us the common cold. You know, this is slightly more serious.
Well, that's like in America. I heard them.
Who've got underlying health.
I heard them saying, and one of the women that is on the health board for Trump and that, she actually turned around and said, "Now we've not got the flu around." So they're now using. I take it COVID is, you know, it's taking that place. So now we've not got the flu, but we've got COVID.
That's right.
I just.
The flu numbers have gone right down, and then you've got the COVID numbers have gone up. So one's been replaced by the other.
David, your left. David, your left.
Alright.
Yes.
What's your reasons for being around here?
I'm interviewing at the moment.
Right, okay, so that's okay. So is that a reason to be out here? Is that part of the COVID exemption?
Yes, because I'm working. I'm a key worker. You're asking. You don't know who this guy is?
This is an Assembly member. London Assembly member.
He could be the new mayor, basically.
Excuse me.
I don't have to give you money. Okay.
I can't believe that. You don't know who your new boss is going to be. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You can research me if you like. You can.
Oh yes.
If you like, yes. What's your position? I'm a London Assembly member for the London Assembly.
Right, any particular area of that?
London.
Excuse my ignorance.
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah.
Thank you. Wow.
You said that in unison there too.
Yeah, someone walked off with a tail between the legs.
I worried then. Now we're going to arrest me.
I know.
I think they kind of. That's not fair. Yeah, it's an assembly.
Wow.
Assembly of what? London, London-wise. And this is Sergeant.
That was classic. That was. Sue walked
This
away,
is
didn't
absolutely
we?
brilliant.
That was
Look,
two
look
things.
all the laughters you got on the
Yeah.
people are cracking up.
Everyone's saying brilliant on it.
It's really
Classic that was. I'm just glad I'm captured that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to answer questions. At the moment, I'll answer your question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You got a leaf stuck in you.
Yes, thank you very much. As I'm starting my own party now, the Heritage Party. So I'm going to be standing for the Heritage Party now. Yeah, look, mate.
This is gold.
Brilliant.
Hopefully we'll end all of this.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, if I lived in London, you'd get my vote big time. Honestly, yeah, I'd be out there, going out there, getting the leaflets out and everything. I would. I could still do that though. Can still do that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah? So you get all the campaign material.
Oh, we'll get the people out there. I can get all these guys out there.
Yeah, 100%.
For you, yeah, definitely.
Join the Heritage Party.
Yeah, we'll, yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll do that beyond that, yeah.
Give them the website if you want.
Yeah, heritageparty.org.
There you go, guys, heritageparty.org.
Superb.
Get joining. There you go.
We'll be standing candidates outside London as well, so, you know, hopefully we'll get into some other places.
Yeah, definitely.
All of these other councils around that have got
It's what the people need.
We do.
We can stop, you know, COVID cards
Yeah.
to harass people. So, you know, we'll be standing in other places.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's what the people need, actually. You know, you need someone like you and they're rooting for you. So this is what they want. So fantastic.
Thank
I
you
wish
so
you all
much.
the luck in the world,
so
honestly.
much.
I really do.
David,
Take care.
there behind you. Thanks for your time.
Fantastic.
Good work.
Yeah, thank you.
Try not to get arrested today.
Yeah, I know, yeah. We were walking around and going on the grass and coming back round. We were just like walking around like this. Because they're actually telling people now that they can't do any photography or filming on there unless they're press. And the only reason they're here is because they've been invited by the Queen, basically. So.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Whereas Speaker's Corner's been around since 1800s, you know. What's your thoughts on the freedom of speech being sort of like diminished in a way?
We have a constitution.
There's freedoms are not given to us by the government. They're ours by right.
Yeah.
Every man and woman's right to have this freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of thought, freedom of belief, freedom of religious worship.
Yeah.
All our fundamental freedoms. The government's got no right to take them away.
It's like Priti Patel tweeted the other day that the main issue is we need to keep the freedom of speech. But I tweeted back and said there is no freedom of speech here anymore. You shut down if you.
Which is entirely contradictory, isn't it?
Yeah, she is very much.
You can't say, oh, I believe in freedom of speech in one moment, and then the next moment say,
shut you
no
down.
one's allowed to speak and go on a protest or meet in groups.
Exactly, yeah, and then shut Speaker's Corner off as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think that's sad you can't, to be honest, but there you go.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
But the thing is, you see, you've got people like yourself who are approachable, people like Sadiq Khan, that's to have protection around them.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go near him.
One would come out.
I don't have protection.
No, no, this
No,
is what
exactly.
I'm saying. You're a decent
You're all
man.
my protection with all your cameras. It's great.
That's it, yeah.
I don't know why when I get on the tube, they'll probably jump me. You know?
No, I hope not. No, but this is the fear everyone's walking with at the moment. Everybody, everywhere you go, you've got to look behind your back to see what's going to happen next. You know, it is. It's a horrible state we're living in at the moment. I
At least in
think.
North Korea, they admit they're dictators. You know, they're in a dictatorship, I should say, rather than this country. It's all smiles, but really,
I mean, this country was known for for our freedom of speech and everything. Now it's been demolished, really. I think.
It is. but we've got to take it back.
Yeah, we have.
And we've got to. I mean, I'm doing what I can in politics.
Yeah.
Starting a new party, hopefully get elected. But that's the medium term to long term thing.
Yeah.
You've got lawyers who are challenging things in the courts. That's much more short term. You've got activists who are coming out on the street to go to protest.
Yeah.
Creates the noise that gives people hope. But there's like large numbers of people fighting this. But you've also got to have people in the media actually telling the truth. You know, you can't rely on the mainstream media.
This is it. You need that, don't you? Yeah.
Media. You know, it's interesting. You know, in America now, Fox News is gone. They're all anti-Trump. They're all but you've got Newsmax. It's like coming up to this place. Interesting. Sky News Australia is pretty good.
Yeah.
Totally different to Sky News.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
But then you've got all the loads of alternatives. You know, Gateway Pundit in the USA is really good.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Breitbart, you've got National Pulse, Sam's outlets, really good. You've got UK Column here in the UK.
Yeah.
You've got the Rich Gallen show and so on. Then you've got like the doctors and medics and scientists. You know, that's also really key.
Oh, Professor, what's the latest, mate?
World Doctors Alliance, World Freedom Alliance.
The Freedom Alliance, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. Another act of tyranny.
Yeah.
Respected, well-respected doctor.
Yeah.
We were here that day he was arrested, yeah.
Yeah, we were. It's for telling
I
the
know.
truth,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Good stuff. No, I won't keep you anymore. Thanks a million, David.
That looks like a whole podcast.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
Thanks a million.
Do you want us to take a photo of you? Yeah? Do you want to do that, Dave? You take a photo of them?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. There you go, Dave.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
God
she's gone all
bless.
shy.
That's it.
Oh.
Okay. Right, 3, 2, 1. Right, there we go.
Lovely.
Pressed it twice, so hopefully it'll be alright. Cheers.
I can't believe I've seen you. It's unreal.
I put myself in danger.
This is it.
Cheers. Hello. I haven't heard anything from them. No, I don't. I don't know where they take the van, but I don't know.
Actually, we've got to find out what's happened to that base stadium as well. So, if we do that.
She's gone. She's arrested. She's gone.
Yeah.
Police station.
No.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to make
Yeah, me us too. We're going to get going, and you, definitely.
Let me know where that is
I will
and
do. Oh, yeah, I
I'll
will.
share it out.
He'll tell you the.
Yes,
tell
it's
the-
on YouTube, and Tracy's channel number is called XX space TW.
Not space. It's XXTWXX.
Okay.
So yeah, it's I haven't even. Yeah, you show him and then he'll see it because he'll see the photo on there then. Yeah, because I won't mind. You know, like I mean, there's on here. I've got a real good reaction towards you. You know, and a lot of people are all talking. They were talking about you before I even seen you here. You know, so
okay,
and so there's a lot that will probably you know.
It is XX space TW.
Right.
Oh, it is space.
Yes. I've just been told off on live.
Telling him off, and he was right.
I'm going to have to start doing live.
Definitely.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
And get the message out, and also gets the interaction as well.
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
well, you're welcome. You've got to speak out, and more people that do it, the better. But you know, there's not so many people here today, so they can pick people off one by one, which is really horrible. Yeah, there were a few people.
Is that early?
Yeah, they did because when we came, there was a lot of people building up, and then they were just dispersed. You know, I felt sorry if there was an old guy here, and we were watching on the tube with him, and he was disabled, obviously, and well, not obviously, but he was disabled, and they got him. He's had a ticket. Yeah, so just for being here. And he was on his own as well, so I'm sure he felt intimidated, you know, so...
You know, the guy that was walked down, autistic guy earlier, and they were just...
Oh, yeah, seen that, yeah. Yeah, they walked him out and then he came back in. I got him down there a bit ago.
Yeah, they're grabbing his camera.
That's it, yeah. This is the guy, that one there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we've seen her. That's based Amy that they got that one. Who? Yeah, the one that fell. They pushed over. Yeah.
She goes under and right.
Yeah. I didn't get there because obviously I started interviewing this fine gentleman.
Podcast.
No.
No, I appreciate your
She
time.
banged her head. I could hear it. It thudded off the floor. So I do hope she gets like medical. You know, I hope they do get the medical, someone there to check her over.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she did.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, I've got to go and take my...
Yeah.
Please do.
No, I've got to make a move.
Yeah,
But,
Yeah,
no
us
worries.
too.
quite an entertaining day, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Always is.
Brilliant to meet you. You take care.